In today's video, we're walking through how to start a Vermont LLC in 7 clear steps in a way that actually makes sense and doesn't feel overwhelming. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and I really want to help you understand what each step is, why it matters, and how to move through the process without getting stuck or second guessing yourself. If you've been thinking about starting a business in Vermont, but keep pausing because the legal side feels confusing or intimidating, this video is meant to give you clarity. So by the end, you'll know exactly what's required, what's optional, and how to set things up so you're not creating extra work for yourself later on. Let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start off with the basics. A Vermont LLC is a legal business structure that allows you to operate your business as a separate entity from yourself. So instead of everything being tied directly to you as an individual, the LLC becomes its own legal business. This separation can help protect your personal finances and makes it easier to do everyday business tasks like opening a bank account, accepting payments, signing contracts, and staying organized. LLCs are a popular option because they're flexible and relatively simple compared to other business structures. In Vermont, the process of forming an LLC is very straightforward, but there are still specific steps that need to be done correctly. Understanding the order of these steps is going to help you avoid delays, mistakes, or having to redo paperwork later on. Okay, now let's get into the step-by-step process. So step number 1 is to choose your Vermont LLC name. The name must be distinguishable from other businesses registered in the state and must include LLC or limited liability company. It's common for people to get stuck here because they want the name to be perfect. A more helpful approach is to choose a few solid options that you're comfortable using. That way, if one isn't available, you already have your backup. Your LLC name will appear on official documents, banking records, and often your websites or invoices. It doesn't need to be fancy or overly creative. It just needs to work for the type of business you're building and be something that you can grow with. Some people choose to handle this step entirely on their own, while others prefer using a service like ZenBusiness to guide them through name availability and the formation process. The most important part is making sure the name meets Vermont's requirements and is filed correctly, which is exactly what ZenBusiness does. If you want to check out ZenBusiness to walk you through the process, we do have a link down below. Step number 2 is to choose a registered agent in Vermont. So every Vermont LLC must have a registered agent. A registered agent is essentially the individual or company that receives official state notices and legal documents on behalf of your business. You can be your own registered agent, but that does mean that your name and address will be listed publicly. For business owners who work from home or want more privacy, this can feel a bit uncomfortable. Using a registered agent service can help keep your personal address off public records and ensure that important documents are handled properly. Registered agents are also required to be available during regular business hours, which is something not everyone can always guarantee. That's why so many people choose services like, for example, Northwest Registered Agent, because it satisfies the legal requirement and helps keep things organized without adding unnecessary stress. Also, having your name and address public, again, might feel like a safety issue, so you want to make sure that you have someone to use as a registered agent so your address isn't public. Step number 3 is to file your articles of organization with Vermont. So filing your articles of organization is the step that officially creates your Vermont LLC. Once this form is approved by the state, your business is legally recognized. The articles of organization include basic information such as your LLC name, registered agent, and business address. Accuracy really matters here, and the information you provide must match what you'll use later when opening bank accounts or setting up taxes. You can file directly through the Vermont Secretary of State, or you can use an LLC formation service that walks you through the process. Filing yourself can work well if you're comfortable following instructions carefully, but using a service can be really helpful if you want a more guided experience. This step isn't about branding or long-term planning. It's really just getting the legal foundation in place so you can move forward. Step number 4. So an operating agreement explains how your LLC is structured and how it's going to be run. So it'll cover things like ownership, responsibilities, and how decisions are made. Vermont does not require you to submit an operating agreement to the state, but having one is still really important. It just reinforces that your business is separate from you personally, provides clarity if questions ever come up. If your LLC has more than one owner, an operating agreement becomes even more valuable. It helps set expectations and avoid misunderstandings by clearly outlining outlining how the business works. Even for single member LLCs, this document can be really useful when opening bank accounts or working with accountants and other professionals. Step number 5 is to get an EIN for your LLC. So an EIN is an identification number for your business. It's often required to open a business bank account, file taxes, and work with payment processors. Even if you don't plan to hire employees, having an EIN can make business operations smoother and more professional. It allows you to use your business information instead of your personal information in many situations. Once your EIN is issued, your LLC is ready to operate as a standalone business entity. Step number 6 is to open a business bank account. So opening a business bank account is one of the most important steps for keeping your finances clean and organized. Mixing personal and business money can create confusion and make bookkeeping and taxes a lot more stressful than they need to be. Having a separate business bank account helps you clearly see income and expenses and supports the legal separation your LLC is designed to provide. A lot of business owners choose platforms like Mercury because they're built specifically for businesses and just make it easier to manage finances in one place. The most important thing is not the specific platform, but the habit of keeping business money separate from personal money from the beginning. Step number 7 is to stay compliant and organized in Vermont. Okay, so after your LLC is formed, there are ongoing responsibilities to keep it in good standing. Vermont requires regular filings to maintain your LLC status. Missing these requirements can result in penalties or admin issues, so it's really important to stay aware of deadlines and keep your information current. In addition to state compliance, staying organized financially is key. Tracking income and expenses consistently is just going to help you understand how your business is doing and make tax preparation much easier. Many people use tools like QuickBooks to keep bookkeeping very simple throughout the year instead of trying to sort everything out at the last minute. As your business grows, you may also decide to create a website, and a hosting provider like Bluehost or Hostinger is really commonly used when business owners are ready to set up an online presence and share information about their services or products. Okay, now that you understand step by step on how to set up an LLC in Vermont, let's talk about some pros and cons so you can decide if it's the next move for your business. So, one of the main advantages of forming a Vermont LLC is the separation it creates between you and your business. This can help protect personal finances and make it easier to operate in a professional way. LLCs are also flexible, which allows you to start simple and adjust as your business evolves. Another benefit is clarity. Having official structure just makes it so much easier to stay organized and confident when handling money, clients, and just long-term planning. Now, on the downside, an LLC does require ongoing attention. Annual filings and basic record keeping are part of the responsibility. While these tasks aren't difficult, they do require consistency. An LLC works best when paired with good habits around organization and financial tracking. So I just wanted to just quickly touch on costs. So there are costs involved with forming and maintaining a Vermont LLC. These can include state filing fees, optional services such as registered agent support or formation assistance. But the total cost really depends on how much you choose to do yourself versus how you decide to use the tools or services for. Just to give you an example, I just wanted to show ZenBusiness. So you can go ahead and put in the state. Also, if you want to follow along, I have a link down below. We'll skip this for now, but you can add in your business name. We're going to skip this for now. Then you can say how far along your business is, what kind of business are you forming? Therapy, appoint ZenBusiness. Okay, so now we can see what the pricing actually looks like. As you can see, they do have a starter plan, which is $0. All you have to do is pay the state fees. With this, you get the standard 7 to 10 day processing, 100% accuracy guaranteed. So again, there really is no harm in just using ZenBusiness. You know, you do still have to pay for the state filing fees, but at least you are guided step by step through the process. Then we've got the Pro plan, which is $199 plus state fees, and it renews at $199 per year. With this, you get fastest 1 day processing, ongoing compliance, operating agreement template, business document templates, and a business logo builder. You can even get a website domain and email if you go ahead and get signed up with them. Then they've got the premium plan, which is $349 plus the state fees, and it will renew at $399 per year. So you're saving $50 if you get signed up with this. You get everything in the Pro plan, but you also get a registered agent and you get a business advisor consultation. Okay, so again, I just wanted to share with you what that kind of looks like. Again, with each of these plans, you will still have to pay the state processing fees, but at least it's walking you through step by step. But if you're one of those people who you really feel like you can follow directions really easily, then you could probably do it on your own as well. It really is up to you and how you work best. Okay, now starting a Vermont LLC really makes sense if you're serious about building a business and want a clear official structure. It's great for freelancers, service providers, online businesses, and anyone who wants to separate personal finances from business activities. If you're still exploring an idea casually and not yet accepting payments, you may decide to wait, but once money is involved or you're working with clients, forming an LLC can make everything feel more stable and organized. The right time to form an LLC depends on your goals, but having a clear understanding of the process is just going to make that decision so much easier. I know how overwhelming it can feel trying to sort through all this information on your own, especially when the legal side of business just feels super unfamiliar. But breaking the process into clear steps is going to make it so much more manageable. Once your LLC is set up, you'll have a solid foundation to build on. If you want to check out any of the products and services and systems that I talked about, we do have exclusive links down in the description below where you can get the best price possible. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use their links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping founders find tools to build smarter and faster without the overwhelm. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and of course leave any questions or comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.